Hi, I'm Holly Douglas. I'm a member of the Stewardship Committee, and I'm here today with Susie Boudelier to talk about outreach that St. David's does. Susie, there's a lot of different aspects of outreach that we do here at St. David's, and one of them is Paul's Place. Can you tell me about what
Sure.
Paul's Place is?
Sure. Paul's Place is really one of my passions. And Paul's Place is a community center located in Pigtown off Washington Boulevard. Where's that? It's in the shadows of Camden Yards. And it's open Monday through Friday, and it serves, hundreds and hundreds of people and families.
That's so nice. And I know that I personally have participated in some cooking here at church for Paul's Place. Can you tell me about what's involved in that cooking? How many people cook each Sunday or every month?
Sure. Well, the meals we make Spanish rice, and it was suggested to us by them. They gave us the recipe. We doctored it up a little bit. We cook once a month, deliver it frozen in 8 gigantic pans like this, frozen. And it's 56 pounds of 80% ground beef.
Oh, my goodness.
About 30 pounds of rice, 8 big cans of tomatoes like this, and then 3 cans like that of sauce that we put on the top. 20 pounds of onions, sometimes 25, depending on how the bag comes, and 24 green peppers.
And about how many people does that serve?
That serves at least 325.
So St. David's, through the work that you and the outreach committee do, over the course of a year, serve over 3,600 meals to Paul's Place guests.
Yes.
That's lovely.
So,
what nice.
Sometimes we serve in the food line. Tim Parker's there every Monday serving in the food line. And other times we're in the marketplace, which is where all the clothes, the sheets, the towels, the dishes that members of the church donate. And it's really nice.
And all these items in the marketplace, some of the church members can donate items for that marketplace in the back of the church.
Right. So generally when we take the food down, we take the clothes down. Or when we
Susie, I recall last December at Christmas time, we had the opportunity to bring church members and of all ages together to make sandwiches for Paul's Place guests. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That just came up kind of at the last minute because we looked at the calendar and realized that Paul's Place only serves breakfast on Christmas Eve. They're closed Christmas. Then there's a weekend, so it's a long time without food. So we ended up, and I checked my records, we ended up with 300 bags that we delivered.
And I know there's one other thing that I'm supposed to ask you about. Oh, and Susie, I also understand, I have been making the Spanish rice for a long time, and it looks delicious, but we have never been able to taste it. But I understand you are planning an event in the winter for all parish members to come for a dinner of Spanish rice.
That's true, and it'll be a Sunday evening. It'll go through just the way we do it, and then we'll have a line and we'll just hand out the food. You don't get a choice. You just kind of get what you get. But only we're going to do Spanish rice.
Right.
You'll get dessert. And then
Susie, one of the other components of outreach at St. David's is all the work we do at the Hampden Family Center. We recently finished the backpack drive in the summer. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. That we went to the Hampden Family Center, and we told them we'd like to do backpacks. So they contacted the elementary school to find out what was needed. So we have the school lists that would have been in each bag that people know about. And we completed 50 bags and delivered them in early August. And I had one parishioner tell me that she was in Rite Aid, and somehow it came up that she went to St. David's, and they said, "Oh, you have saved me so much. Thank you so much." So it was. You don't always have this contact, but it was really nice.
Susie, in the back of the church, I always see these yellow bags full of food. What is that for?
Hopefully they're full of food. They are delivered once a week to the Hampden Food Pantry, which is located in the Methodist Church. And we just ask parishioners when they go shopping, hopefully once a month, to bring a bag back full of food. They can get whatever they want. Hopefully it'll be healthy, and there is a list back there of suggested healthy items, but everybody knows what healthy thing is. You can also put paper towels in, paper products, because they are not covered by food stamps.
Oh, very good.
And that kind of moves in to the diapers.
Oh.
Because the diaper challenge that we started goes until November 1st, and we'll match, or it will be matched diapers for diapers.
So if people want to get involved, they certainly can come to any member of the outreach committee. But I think that also a wonderful way to start the involvement is by filling out your commitment card, turning it in on November 8th, and checking off all those areas where you would like to dedicate your talent, time, and treasure to St. David's and the outreach committee. Thank you, Susie. And that's the report from the outreach committee.
See you in church.